What's up, everybody? Danny's here, and we are back at it again with another video. But before we get into it, make sure you check out all the links in the description below. So, the Donkey Kong Bananza reviews are in, so let's talk about it, though. So definitely, Donkey Kong Bananza has become one of the best Donkey Kong games, and the reviews are going way interesting, and it's going way up than you think. So, as I can tell, IGN gave Donkey Kong Bananza a 10 out of 10, like it's a masterpiece. So, as I can tell, Donkey Kong Bananza has become one of the best Donkey Kong games that may be released. And by the way, we got one more day until Donkey Kong Bananza releases on the Nintendo Switch 2. So here's the thing, though. I think Donkey Kong Bananza is now a 3D Donkey Kong game Nintendo bring back on the Nintendo Switch 2. Nintendo did bring back a 3D Donkey Kong game, but for sure though, they did a 3D Donkey Kong game before, and it was Donkey Kong 64 for the Nintendo 64. So I kind of like how Nintendo would be able to add Donkey Kong Bananza on the Switch 2. They gave it a 10 out of 10, so it may be awarded Game of the Year somehow though. So as I can tell, there were lots of games that had 10 out of 10 reviews, like Zelda Breath of the Wild, Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. There's a lot of games that have great reviews, though, I'm not gonna lie. But Astro Bot did win Game of the Year last year, but this year, I think Donkey Kong Bananza will be awarded Game of the Year. So, as I can tell, so far though, as I can tell, Nintendo did work on lots of great games for the Switch 2, but possibly though, for Mario Kart World, I hope we can get DLC for Mario Kart World, like what we did with Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I hope we can get comments about like what tracks do we want to see, what playable characters we need to see. I'm hoping we can get playable characters for Donkey Kong Bananza. Actually, not Donkey Kong Bananza. Nope. Okay. For Mario Kart World, I'm talking about. My bad. So hopefully we'll get playable characters for Mario Kart World and new tracks for Mario Kart World. Like other Mario Kart games that have tracks, they should bring back for Mario Kart World. That's what they should be doing. So, as I can tell right now, Donkey Kong Bananza, they did bring back all these characters from like Donkey Kong Country 1, 2, and 3 from the Super Nintendo, but I think it should have like checkpoints though, Donkey Kong Bananza. But the reviews are going really amazing because they've made this game 3D, and I'm glad Nintendo did a 3D Donkey Kong game because it's been too long though. But we used to have a 2D Mario game or a 2D Donkey Kong game, but I'm glad Nintendo did a 3D Donkey Kong game instead of a 2D Donkey Kong game, because now that they had the 3D Donkey Kong game, they rated it a 10 out of 10, or people can say it's 100 out of 10. So for me though, since Nintendo did bring back a 3D Donkey Kong game for the Switch 2, I'm definitely rating it a 10 out of 10. So definitely though, I think a 10 out of 10 would work because there are lots of reviews that Donkey Kong Bananza would have that highest review though. But for sure though, I think it would come to a success that will be awarded Game of the Year. So what are my thoughts and reviews of Donkey Kong Bananza? Well, I'm gonna say that it's a 3D Donkey Kong game and it's a major success, so honestly, I'm going to rate it a 10 out of 10. So definitely though, I'm glad Nintendo would do a 3D Donkey Kong game because a 2D Donkey Kong game, there's honestly not much to do about that though, honestly, but I think a 3D Donkey Kong game would do a lot, to be honest with you guys. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. What are your favorite thoughts and reviews of Donkey Kong Bananza? So I think that's going to wrap it up here for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you do, make sure to hit that like button if you enjoyed the video. Leave a comment and share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe if you're new to this channel. Make sure to hit that bell notification every time you get notified when I post a video. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you all next time. Peace!